Hi everybody, welcome. Awesome you are here. You're looking at day 11, but I want to talk about something from the moment I uploaded the video with the stairway. Something is definitely trying to keep me from filming and uploading more. Not that I will stop anyway, but I want to show you what's happened. I know I'm going to sound like a conspiracy theorist. My phone fell from 30 centimeters from the ground on its back out of my pocket into dirt like ground, and it felt like it's pulled out of my jacket, by the way. And when it touched the ground, I saw cracks appear in the screen. And I know it's hard to believe, but the cracks in the screen now really do look like the figures I spot in the clouds. Look at this, guys. This is very shocking indeed. But I didn't see that form at that moment. I just picked my phone up and I thought to myself, oh no, not again, because I already have cracked my screen 6 months ago, and it's not cheap to crack your screen. Keep looking, because it is going to be much worse or better. What would you say? Even if I turn around my phone, the picture, the cracks, I can find it back in these clouds. It's, well, you're gonna see. Yes, it's truly unbelievable. And I would say it's a confirm of that what I'm finding in the clouds is something else than that we all would think. They are not clouds. That's something we can confirm now, right? Okay, I need to add something now because I'm taking more days over this than I had in mind in the first place. And that's because there are happening so many things around me. It's unbelievable. But these are screenshots of 7 Spalding, and as you can see, even in other ones, pictures or videos, I spot this same form everywhere. This is of the Impossible channel. And again, I can flip over this picture, make it bigger, smaller, it doesn't matter. Demon Hunters, a subscriber of his, showed him this picture. Well, you can call me crazy, but I see this even in pictures of the satellites. These are coming from Security Team 10 from a few days ago about this weird, straight, long line over almost half of the world, which isn't a line but a stairway, and I can see a portal. But I can also see my screen crack, and that's weird. And after this, I of course went looking more and found the old one from Security Team 10 about that heat anomaly. And you're never gonna believe this one. This is from my previous video. I call it a djinn. Somebody else call it a demon. And this, the next one, you're never gonna wrap your head around. Guess what Lady Gaga is hiding? Did you know djinn means the hidden one? Did you know that the most paranormal activity, inclusive abductions by aliens, are done by the djinn? Masters in deception, made of smokeless fire. Masters in shapeshifting. In the early days, people called them the riders of smoke and the riders of the mist. I know it's unbelievable, but even on these parties of DEFCON, the name only says enough, I think. I'm going to leave this, but I'm not done with it. There are so many things revealed to me this time. At this moment, it's almost not doable anymore because all the footage is piling. So for now, let's enjoy the rest of the video. As usual, I will break up this video at the ending. Today it's totally camped. Totally camped. I don't know what I'm saying. You know, just checking out the skies. This stuff you don't want to breathe in, and still we're breathing. Yay! And another one. Just keep it spraying. And another one. Another pentagram. And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. It's totally... Look at this blue sun. Is this why they call it Project Bluebeam? Because it's a blue sun. It's not even white, it's blue. Huh? 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 Wow. And not so long ago I did watch a series, and in this new second season we see blue beams. Predictive programming? Predictive programming? Oh, today is not my day. My language is absolutely terrible. Okay, that's the sun. I mean, our light source. Now, it's too big.
Much too big. And of course, the whole sky.
Yeah, and a tongue again. Look, now I can find it without editing. A tongue, I think. Maybe it's another body part. I wanted to add something to this while we are petting my dog. I wanted you all to see and show the nature around us, because I see angry faces in the grass too, and in the bushes too, and some of the trees are looking pretty wild too. Try to look at the grasses and all the trees and the green, and what do you see? And notice how green everything is, and it's supposed to be winter time. And yet again, all those trails are chains. All of them. And they are to move this whole simulation, I think. They try to point this light, fake light, to one corner, and that's the sun for now. You see? That's why we see those weird heads with tongues and lines. You see? The sun is flying. Fly. Fly. Woohoo! Woohoo! The sun is flying. Woohoo! Today,
light source.
is flying. Fake light.
We see blue beams. And of course, the whole sky.
Absolutely terrible.
Totally cramped. And still, we're breathing. Yay! I don't know what I'm saying.
This whole simulation, lines.
Keep it spraying. Another pentagram.
Look at this blue sun. Fake light.
Predictive programming.
Woohoo!
That's totally. Another pentagram. We see blue beams. And that's the sun. Fake light. Light source.
For now, sun's flying.
And another one. And another one. And another one. And another one. This stuff we don't want to breathe in. Predictive programming.
This light,
Fake light.
absolutely terrible. Fake light.
This is blue sun.
Flying.
Predictive programming.
And, oh. Where is it? It's there. I can see it with my owner. Okay. And another one. No, it's not enough, guys. Not enough. Come on. Oh. Blamage. Look at this guy. What have they done? All chained. We got a chained up sky. Right. And another one. Guess what? Guess what? So this was the last footage I took of this day 11, and I'm going to correct myself. Because of my bad language day, I couldn't really describe to all of you what I was seeing and what I was meaning. As usual, I'm going to place some pictures over the video to make it all clear what I tried to say, and I want to say sorry for any language problems, but yeah, it's I know it's not the best. I'm still learning. Hang on with me, guys. Please. Let's give it some time and start off with the beginning of the video. I all want you to see how nature is looking right now. Look at this tree. It's almost like a dragon. I'm going to include again some pictures at the end of this video, so don't worry, but you always can pause the screen when you like, so you can see it better. Because of my walking I shake, and I know there's a name for seeing things in trees or clouds or in the sky or in something else, and that word starts with para, so that's not what I mean. And to be clear, I used to be like that. Something has changed. I see a change in the sky because it's different now. I see different things. I also see those faces, but I see mechanic parts, and it's confirmed by some doing. I definitely feel a force or a source keeping me from doing this, and in my knowledge that means that I'm really getting to a point now. Before I like to go on with my own footage, I like to share with you this artificial sun. This is real. This is knowledge I like to share with you. It works with lights and mirrors, just like the old Egyptians pointed their mirrors so light would find its way to the rooms where it was needed. Second, I like to share with you this article, which says enough. I know we are only speculating, but I say this is clear. For me, it's clear what's going on. And they are collecting this stuff. This is black goo, programmable matter. It always has a connection with its main source where it's coming from. If you never ever heard of that, maybe a good thing to look that up for you. And they are doing a lot of predictive programming in on that topic too, by the way. Even Lady Gaga, she should have made her name Lady Goo and just be straight about it and don't lie about it. She wanted this, right? To CERN, who likes to share us some of their knowledge or their doing magic, it's always hidden in plain sight. And we all do know what stands in their backyard. This destroyer god. Within this ring of fire, which is a weapon of ancient technology. And to make it even worse, they're spraying this black goo all around, all over the world, which I made proof of. It's not so good to see, but there is one that sprays with black goo. Where is the black goo? It's all spreading. Alright. This one is also spraying black goo. Guys, and prepare. Look at this. This is what they have spread and what they have done. For the ones who don't know, black goo is also used in sculptures like this. Speaking of predictive programming, look at the structures in this picture and make the connection. And again, it's hidden in plain sight. Sometimes you just have to turn it upside down. See the hidden meaning behind everything. Did anyone notice the chemtrails when this coin was stamped? Speaking of hidden things in plain sight. Open your eyes, guys. There's something about to happen, and we all do know deep in our heart it's about time. Look at these clouds above CERN when they turn on their big collider machine. Where does that make me think of now? I made some enhanced pictures for you, But it looks very structural and it looks very like this. How is it possible that I can make my screen crack fit into this sculpture? And to be sure, I did the same with the clouds above the collider machine. Oh, by the way, when I was busy with this picture, I first thought it was a bird, but did anyone notice there are more birds in the screen? I see 4 of them, and what if those are the 4 horsemen? And to what power is ours used? I would say, no, mister, we don't want any war. So let's give these sticks and stones other use. We all saw what happened. We all know what happened. And I'm not going to make this a very long talk. Not only because the topic isn't very nice, but it's also downgrading our frequency. That's exactly what they want, so I'm not going to do that. To end it up, we all do know what they try to make happen, and we have to prepare for that. Let's say it starts at Christmas or something. That's what they trying to tell us. That's what I find in this hints and black magic. Do you want to live in a world like this? In a world that's dying? I'd rather die in a world that's living. Their way is going to be this wasteland, and I say no to that. So let's bring up the frequency and enjoy the last piece of my video with some music. Take care, everybody, and I love you all.